Hello and welcome to the Quad Life. Well, I've had some viewer requests to show how I do my regular stretching routine. So I didn't think it'd be much interest, but since you have requested it, here we go. So, part of my morning routine is to do regular stretching exercises. We do my arms and legs, move them around, make sure everything gets loosened up. And as you can see, I get a lot of muscle spasms that do decrease the more stretching we do. So I start out with doing arm up and stretches my shoulder, gets everything loosened up, and helps quite a bit. One part that you need to make sure of as I'm moving around, I make sure I have loose clothing on, and often when I'm just at home here in my own room, I usually don't have much or anything on, but since we're doing a video, I have quite a bit on. But next, going around, again gets my shoulder, and you notice that also try to keep my hands straight and fingers a little bit stretched out. But then we do a couple rounds of everything again just to get everything loosened up. So while Joy works on me here, I have something else to talk about. That if you follow me on Facebook or Twitter, you'll see I've posted a little bit about recent COPPA rules, or COPPA, the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. Well, it's something that YouTube has been found guilty of violating, that some of their videos were directed or channels owned by children under 13. And as a result, they have had some legal battles and have had to make changes because of it. I don't claim to understand all of it and have been trying to understand everything, but in short, YouTube creators such as me now have to mark all videos as targeted towards children or towards adults. While my videos are family friendly, I don't specifically target them towards kids, but it's something I'm watching, and as a result, I may decrease some videos or temporarily pause this channel until a while after the new year, but time will tell, and I'll keep watching. But if things decrease after the new year, that may be why. So now, move on to the legs. First, we stretch the knees and move them up, and now move my ankles around, give them a good stretch of going up and down. Try to keep everything loose so that it moves around well. And then in a circle. My feet don't get much work on their own, so we do it this way. My knees are both a little tight, but they don't open as far as they should, and I've also broken both femurs over the years, and my right leg that we're working on now did not get completely fixed. I had a doctor that had the attitude that since I don't walk, why should we bother fixing the broken leg? And as a result, it doesn't go completely straight anymore. But we work on the knees and the hips. Was just moving them around as you've seen. And just like my arms, we do 2 rounds with everything. And on mornings or days that I'm stiffer, then we may do more rounds or hold positions longer. Just depends on how long it takes me to loosen up. But I'll put a link in for my morning routine video that I did a while back, and that shows pretty well what I do for every morning, as this is part of it. This will be the last video before Christmas, so I also want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, and that hopefully you can get around family and friends to celebrate. And remember that it's a time that we celebrate the birth of Christ and not just gifts and things that we give to each other. That can be part of it, remembering the gift of God, that those who choose to believe in Him can have everlasting life. And that is the reason for the celebration. I know that it's forgotten quite a bit anymore with promoting gifts and purchasing things, but that is what the reason for the season is. So as we're finishing up, see here that thankfully for over 34 years of not being able to move on my own, I've done a lot of the stretching and everything. I was pretty mobile, that I have very few contractures, and that pretty well all my joints are able to move almost a full range except for my wrists. When my legs and feet are getting a good stretch like this, I am able to somewhat feel, to me it feels pretty good. So I do somewhat enjoy doing stretching, and when everything is pretty loose, it feels good. Well, we're on the last one now, so thanks again everyone for watching, and if you have any comments, please write below, and I'll try to answer or see if I can maybe do future videos. And also please follow me on Twitter or Facebook, and you'll sometimes see previews of what's coming up, or just other general discussion of doing living life as a quad. So I'll wrap it up here, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.